Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. This is our final video in the I-55 series. After 39 videos, 964 miles, and 13 and a half hours of drive time, we'll be reaching the northern terminus at the end of this video. I-55 runs right up the middle of the United States from the Gulf Coast to Lake Michigan, and we've covered it all. We begin in the village of Woodridge in DuPage County, Illinois. Here, I-55 is officially named the Joliet-Will Rogers Freeway. DuPage County was named for the DuPage River, which in turn was named for a French fur trapper by that name. The county has an estimated population of 932,877 as of the 2020 census. DuPage County is the primary location of the Illinois Technology and Research Corridor. It is home to many large corporations including Ace Hardware, BP, OfficeMax, and Sara Lee, among a dozen others. Fermilab, which has the world's second highest energy particle accelerator, is in Batavia, where it straddles the border between Kane and DuPage counties. Argonne National Laboratory, one of the United States government's oldest and largest science and engineering research laboratories, is in unincorporated southeast DuPage County. Both laboratories conduct tours of their facilities. We enter the village of Burr Ridge, one of the wealthiest towns in Illinois, known for its large, elegant mansions and luxury lifestyles. This area was mostly rural until the 1960s. In 1917, the International Harvester Company purchased 414 acres for an experimental farm where it tested the world's first all-purpose tractor, the Farmall. Also in 1917, the Cook County Prison Farm began operation in what is now Burr Ridge. In 1956, the village was incorporated as Harvester in honor of International Harvester. The name Burr Ridge was first used as the name of a nearby housing subdivision developed in the 1940s. In 1961, Burr Ridge Estates, the village of Harvester, and the 414-acre International Harvester property merged to form the village of Burr Ridge. Through the 1960s and 70s, the farms were developed into large residential lots and the population began to grow. Today, the village has a population of 11,192 and has 5 corporate parks. We enter Cook County, the second most populous county in the United States after Los Angeles County, California. More than 40% of all residents of Illinois live in Cook County. As of 2020, the population was 5,275,541. In Cook County, I-55 becomes the Stevenson Expressway, and here we see the heavy city traffic that I mentioned in the last video. It's going to be a bit of a slow drive from here to the northern terminus. At exit 277, we see I-294, which forms the southern portion of the Tri-State Tollway. I-294 serves as a 53-mile bypass of Chicago, beginning and ending at its parent route, I-94, and intersecting 5 other 2-digit mainline interstates on the way. We enter the city of Countryside. Around 1917, The Marx Brothers family, later known as a famous comedy team, bought a chicken farm near here. Groucho Marx later claimed that the brothers spent too much time at Wrigley Field watching the Chicago Cubs to make the farm economically viable. Countryside began to experience growth after World War II. Today, Countryside has a population of 6,420. At exit 279, we see a junction with 3 separate mainline U.S. highways. The Chicago metro area is a major highway hub with 7 mainline interstate highways, 4 auxiliary interstates, and I count 7 different mainline U.S. highways, but I couldn't find a list, so there may be more. We enter the village of Hodgkins, which had an estimated population of 1,971 as of 2019. Here, a UPS package sorting facility called the Chicago Area Consolidation Hub is the largest package sorting facility in the world. The facility employs over 9,000 people. Here, I-55 is the dividing line between Hodgkins and the village of Bedford Park to the right. Bedford Park consists of a small residential area and vast amounts of heavy industry. The village had an estimated population of 604 as of 2019. We enter the village of Summit with a population of 11,161 as of the 2020 census. The name Summit, in use since 1836, refers to the highest point on a canal between the northeast flowing Chicago River and the southwest flowing Des Plaines River, located just north of the village. We enter the village of Forest View, which had an estimated population of 666 as of 2019. The village is primarily an industrial corridor adjacent to the Chicago neighborhood of Garfield Ridge, which is on the village's southern border. We finally enter the city of Chicago, the third most populous city in the United States after New York City and Los Angeles. The Chicago metro has nearly 10 million residents, making it one of the 40 largest urban areas in the world. Located on the shores of freshwater Lake Michigan, Chicago was incorporated as a city in 1837 near a portage between the Great Lakes and the Mississippi River watershed, and grew rapidly in the mid-19th century. After the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, which destroyed several square miles and left more than 100,000 homeless, the city rebuilt. The construction boom accelerated population growth throughout the following decades, and by 1900, less than 30 years after the Great Fire, Chicago was the fifth largest city in the world. Chicago is an international hub for finance, culture, commerce, industry, education, technology, telecommunications, and transportation. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it to be notified of when our new videos come out. And give us a thumbs up or hit the new super thanks button if you enjoy our videos. On the left, you can catch a glimpse of the Chicago Skyline. The tall, dark-colored building on the left is the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, which was the tallest building in the world from its completion in 1974 until the late 90s. We'll show a bit more of Chicago in a future bonus video. Exit 292 connects I-55 to I-90 and I-94. Just ahead, we'll drive through an impressive 4-level stack interchange. I-55 comes to an end at Lake Michigan, connecting to US Highway 41, Lakeshore Drive, at a directional T interchange. And we see a rare I-55 shield with an end banner. We finally reached the end after 4 months of videos. I-55 is one of only a few mainline interstates we've shown from beginning to end. Coming up next, we'll continue our trip to Minneapolis on I-90 and I-94, and through the month of December, we'll be posting bonus videos of some of the towns we passed through on the way, including some video of downtown Chicago. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.